Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but been kind of busy with shit. Just going to do a quick video of some pickups during the last few weeks throughout the holidays. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first one is the one that arrived in the post yesterday or the day before. It's one that's probably taken the longest to arrive for some reason. I think it was a stock issue involving the supplier, but anyway, it is Stanley Kubrick's last film, Eyes Wide Shut. I've spent this year watching most of his films, apart from like the ones that I've already seen. I watched this one towards the end of 2024, and I wasn't expecting much, but I couldn't take my eyes off the screen watching it. For some reason, I just found it like really intriguing and fascinating, and then there was like a mystery aspect to it as well during the last like hour or so of the film. But yeah, I was as soon as I seen this up for pre-order, I grabbed it, and for some reason it took almost 2 months to get shipped. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to revisiting this one. So front and the back of it is obviously all the features. Features are there. I'm not sure what the quality will be like on the TV. I've heard a few discrepancies from a few people, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So yeah, that was Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. And the next one I got this one before the holidays. It was through Amazon France, and it was a surprisingly very, very cheap price. Cheaper than what it was here in the UK anyway. And it is Steven Soderbergh's Black Bag, or the insider is what this cover tells you. This is probably one of my favourite films of last year. I'm just going to turn that TV off because of the glare. But yeah, for this being like a really tight 90-minute crime film, it tells you everything within like the 90 minutes, and I think my slight gripe for it is I wanted a little bit more. I just wanted them to stretch it a little bit more, even though they do tell you everything, within the 90 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to eventually getting around to rewatching this one. So yeah, that's the front of it and the back of it. Yeah, I'm beginning to start to I've started to like differ how I'm picking up films now. I'm not going out and buying new releases on the day they come out unless I really want them. I'm trying to like wait until they go into like a little sale, or if there's a little like promotional thing on. But yeah, when this was I think I got this and Sugarland Express on Amazon France for, I think it come at like 30. I think it come at £30 after like shipping and stuff. So yeah, I couldn't turn this one down for the price. So yeah, that's Steven Soderbergh's Black Bag. The next one that I picked up, it arrived last week through the Debossed Steelbooks group, and they do group buys for, like labels such as like Manta Lab and Blue Fans and UHD Club and stuff. So I picked up the double lenticular edition of Ballerina. The camera's obviously going to give a bit of glare off with the like lenticular and stuff. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this film that much when I watched it in the cinema. I thought this was just going to be like a kind of cash grab of the whole like John Wick franchise and stuff. But yes, it surprised me. I thought it was fun. So some of the action sequences were like incredible, like really hard hitting, and just it was fun. It was a fun 2 hours, you know. But again, I've started to kind of like get into a little bit like Manta Lab this year. I picked up quite a few Manta Lab editions this year. I'm going to eventually do a video soon of all the ones that I picked up this year, and I think I got the Reservoir Dogs one in 2024, so I'll probably include that in the video as well. But yeah, I think the double lenticular in this one was the one to go for. Out of the three options, you get this double lenticular, you get a single lenticular, and you get a full slip. But yeah, I thought this one was the better one. So yeah, that's the front, and that is the back of it. Yeah, again, this is one that I'm looking forward to rewatching. I'm definitely going to crank up the soundbar on this one and see how it holds up. So yeah, that's Ballerina. Yeah, so the next one that arrived during the holidays was one that I wasn't interested in getting. I wasn't really. It's not that I didn't know that it was coming out, but I didn't really, necessarily want it. And then I'm in a Discord, a Steelbook Discord group. A guy who I bought a Manta Lab edition from, he messaged me and said he was getting rid of one of the premiums inside one of the latest like one-click releases. So I opted to sell my limited edition one to fund this one, and this is a new company. I think they're called is it Relight or Red Light? Let me just double check. It is, yeah, Relight. So Relight Entertainment, and it is the full slip edition of Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049. Like, this is a film I have been meaning to rewatch on the 4K format for a long time. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the colours are going to look like on the OLED, see what the Dolby Atmos is going to sound like. Yeah, and I mean, like this, like, I didn't like the single lenticular and the double lenticular available, but I opted for this one. And I mean, like, for the slight spot gloss and like the slight bit of like embossing and stuff is like really nice. So like, so the front of it, and then there is Ryan Gosling's character in the back. Yeah, just look at that spot gloss and slight debossing. But yeah, this is one I'm definitely going to rewatch soon. And the next one is it is probably like my favourite like birthday gift that I gifted myself this year. I mean, I didn't really gift myself much, but I absolutely knew that when this one was coming out, I knew about it for most of the year, and I knew there was going to be a UK release and a US release, but I knew that I was going to pick this one up regardless. And is all the way from Umbrella in Australia. It is Kevin Smith's Dogma, and I mean, that is a chunky boy. Like, that is a thick bitch, you know. I don't think I think if you stand up. It looks slightly bit, I mean the lighting is not great in here now because it's quite a grey day outside, but I think when you have it sitting like that, like the glass, you know, idea kind of going with the the slip doesn't really look that good, but when you press it in it looks alright. But yeah, I love this film. I love Kevin Smith. He's one of my like favourite directors. Again, as soon as this was announced, I think a lot of people were hoping it was eventually going to get released, and because it was pretty much, you know, locked away in like Harvey Weinstein's like, you know, vault, yeah, beyond stoked to have this, and it is one that I am going to eventually rewatch, probably in the next couple of weeks. And I mean, again, like Umbrella releases are, I try not to buy a lot of Umbrella releases, because they are quite space like constrictive, because they are, you know, ridiculous size sets, and I mean that is like everything you get in it. You know, you get like the inside there's a book which is pretty much designed like the Bible. There's art cars and stuff, and there's a single like like slip edition of the 4K inside. But yeah, I mean the special features are absolutely jam packed in this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one. I'm hoping for the 20th, for this year being the 20th anniversary, I hope that we get Clerks 1 and Clerks 2. Because we've already got Clerks 3 and 4K, which makes no fucking sense. But give me Clerks 1 and give me Clerks 2, and I will be happy. And then give me Jay and Silent Bob, you know. So yeah, so that is Umbrella's Dogma. And the last one for this video is, this was a self-gifted Christmas present, this one, which arrived earlier than Dogma for some reason. And but as a kid in the 90s, you know, this was all the rave, you know, along with like say Sonic and Super Mario and, you know, Paperboy and all that stuff. There was a lot of rumours this was going to be coming out. A lot of people thought it was just going to be the first film, and I would have been happy with the first film. But I do really enjoy part 2, and part 3 I really can't remember much about. But yeah, from Arrow, it is the deluxe box set of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy. So yeah, as soon as this one got announced, I hopped right onto the Arrow website and I pre-ordered my my copy. Yeah, like Arrow have been absolutely killing it this year with their releases. I mean, you've got this, you've got the Clint Eastwood Western trilogy. You know, you've got Zombie Flesh Eaters, you've got Return of the Living Dead, you've got Cobra, you've got John Carpenter's in the Mouth of Madness, of all things. Like, Arrow have been absolutely fucking tearing it up this year. And they're already like their announcements for the first 3 months of this year are looking really good. Like, we've already got Under Siege, you know. February, I can't remember what we're getting. But in March we're getting John Woo's Hard Boiled, and that is probably my most anticipated release of this year so far for the ones that have been announced. But yeah, as a kid, you know, it was Turtles. I was more a Turtles fan than a Mario fan. And again, like Arrow seem to just do these box sets really good. I do like the slip, you know, like the like slip to do with, it's not really working, yeah, like the slip that they do with the releases now, instead of like the little shitty J-car thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to revisiting all these. Part 2 is like a guilty pleasure. I enjoyed part 2 a lot for some reason. Part 3 I've not seen that much of, or not enough of, so I can't really remember if it was any good or not. But yeah, I am absolutely looking forward to like rechecking these ones out. So from Arrow, that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy. Yeah guys, so that's just a quick video for today. I am planning on doing a lot more videos this year. Also, I've now changed jobs. I seem to have a little bit more free time and stuff. A lot's changed in this room from the video I put out back in however long it was. But yeah, my next video is going to be, I'm going to do a updated room tour. There's a lot more going on in this room. There's I've changed a little bit of the layout. There's a model in place here. I've changed all the posters. I've swapped over where like my big box premium sets are. Yeah, so I'm probably going to film that one next, probably within the next week, and then I'll probably upload it the week or the week after. I know I've got a couple of friends who have just like follow me and stuff in here, so yeah, cheers Tom, cheers Rob. So yeah, and again, if there's anything you want me to see me do, if you want to see me do like a boutique spotlight, or like, you know, or like my like favorite like releases of the year, or you know, anything, just put a message in the box below, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.